I'm Elizabeth at A Literary Princess, and today I am doing my Feb Regency TBR. So Feb Regency is an event hosted by Bookish Princess, Christy Lewis at Dostoevsky in Space, Jennifer Brooks, and Ms. Richard Reads. And the idea of this event is to read books that were popular or written during the Regency period, which is 1795 to 1837. So there are actually 4 challenges for this, and I'm going to be doing 2 of them. So I will talk about those as I get to the books. So let's get right into it. So first up is Belinda by Mariah Edgeworth. This was actually on my winter break TBR, and I didn't get to it, but I'm still really excited to read this. So this counts for the challenge to read a Regency era work referenced by Jane Austen, or who influenced Austen. And this is mentioned in Northanger Abbey when Catherine kind of goes on a little speech about the novel and how women read it, and then it's kind of looked down on. And she has this part where she goes, oh, it's only Cecilia or Belinda or Camilla. And those were all names of novels. So this is Belinda. I'm really excited to read this. It was written in 1801. I have a friend who's very into Mariah Edgeworth, so I'm excited to talk to her about it. It's about a girl braving the perils of the marriage market and learning to think for herself. So, very excited. I think it's going to be great. This is my main priority for the event. Because of course I have to be reading a lot of Victorian novels for my my exams that are coming up. So I'm not sure how much time I'll actually get to read Regency works, but this is a priority for me. All right, and then number 2, this is also kind of a priority, and it's very short, so I think I'll be able to get to it. And this is Lyric Poets by John Keats. So this is for the prompt of read a Regency era poem. There is actually a bonus challenge of memorizing a Regency era poem. I feel like these are all really long. I don't know if I'm gonna want to memorize any of these. Yeah, these are long. Probably not gonna be memorizing these guys. Maybe La Belle Dame Sans Merci, that's shorter. We'll see what happens, but I want to get more into poetry. I think I mentioned that in a past video, so this is kind of my way of getting into some poetry. I have this whole set of Romantic era poets in the Dover Thrift editions. I read Byron a few years ago. I was thinking about doing Shelley for this event, but his was like that thick. I was like, why? As opposed to this one, which is like tiny. And I was like, I'm gonna go with the short one because I don't have a whole lot of time in my life. So that's like my second priority. And then if I have time, I would like to get to Matilda by Mary Shelley. So this was written sometime between 1819 and 1820, but it wasn't published until 1959 because it deals with incest and suicide, and people didn't really like that back in the Regency era, which is fair. So this is very capital R romantic, very gothic, and I don't know, I'm excited to read this. It sounds like it'll be interesting, but I'm only gonna read this if I have time to get to it. And then I actually do have one more that I don't have with me because it's on campus. And again, it's an if I have time to get to it, and that's for the prompt of read a work of nonfiction, either about the Regency or written during the Regency. So this is Jane Austen, a biography by Claire Tomlin. I think that's her name. It's gonna be up here. I wish I had my physical copy, but I don't. I don't think I'll get to this. I would love to. I've had this book for a really long time. I bought it at my favorite bookstore and just haven't read it yet, and I would like to because I want to learn more about Jane Austen's life. So we'll see. It depends on what my reading load is for the class I'm taking and how things for exams are going. We'll see if it happens. I don't know. So that is my TBR for Feb Regency. Let me know down in the comments below what books you are reading for it. I have tagged and linked all the hosts and their announcement videos, so you should definitely go check those out if you have not heard of Feb Regency and think you might want to participate. So it's been great chatting with you all. I will see you soon. Bye.